this is the average consumer here. I hope everybody's healthy and safe. This is just a quick update regarding the Sony XH92 that I purchased from Curry's PC World. I've had a few comments, people saying that they're trying to upgrade the software, and some people, some of my followers are asking me how is it since the day I bought it. I haven't gone into it really in full depth as I've been at work, but now I have time because we're back in lockdown again, and of course my workplace is now closed until the 2nd of December. So yeah, I just want to run through the first question I had was regarding the, well, not the first, sorry, the recent question I had regarding the update. Now I think his name was Peter. Peter, just this is to yourself and everybody else who may be having the same issue. If you go to help on your remote, so on your remote you're going to have a little help button just here, and you'll be able to see just here, it will tell you what your software version is. So the new one is 6.0384. Now this software version was pulled by Sony. I didn't actually know why it was pulled, and it was still available online on their website, but it wasn't available to download through the TV itself. So after looking around why it was pulled and so on and so on, I actually found out that they actually pulled the update because I think it was FreeSat, and there was another like a Freeview channel where it was not working. So after the update, it will just go into it and come back straight back out again. And I think that was the issue why Sony pulled the actual update. But you could, knowing that the issue was there, go to the website, download it onto a USB, and then extract the file, put it on the USB, turn your TV off, put the USB in, and as soon as you turn your TV back on, it will pick up the USB with the new update and then update the actual TV for you. Now, particularly to Peter, he had an issue regarding that his TV picked up the actual USB but did not pick up the software update. Now, that's really a really easy fix. All you need to do, go back to your computer. You need to format. If it gives you an option for full format, please do that. If not, if it says quick format, just use the quick format. But you have to make sure that the actual format, the option that it gives you is FAT32, and you have to make sure that there's nothing else on the USB. Like literally there cannot be nothing but the update for the firmware. So then all you do, you download the firmware file, you then click into it, extract the whole file onto your desktop. Don't change no names, no nothing, anything like that. You just literally want to extract to your desktop and then pick up the file and drag it to your USB. Make sure it's been formatted to FAT32, and then all you need to do, come down to your TV or wherever your TV is, turn the TV off from the power, insert the USB. Now these TVs have two USBs. I think one is a HDD USB and the other one is just a standard USB. You got to make sure you put it into the HDD USB. So I think the color is blue. One is white, one is blue. So you make sure it goes into the one that is blue. Now, once you have done that, turn the TV back on and it should automatically pick up the USB and start installing the update for the TV. And then you will then, when you run through the TV, so if I quickly show you, if I go to home and then I go to settings, and if I go to watch TV, come down to external inputs, and then I want to do HDMI signal format. Now you see the update, it will bring, so the first HDMI and the second HDMI, it will still be on HDMI 2.0 and it will give you no enhancements, just telling you that it's the same 4K 60 frames per second, even though it says that the enhancement format, but it's still the same because that was there previous to the update. Now, like I said, HDMI 1 and 2 is the same, and now when you go to HDMI 3, the EARC and the ARC, it's a bit of a mouthful, yeah, but you go into that and you see I have mine's already set to enhanced format for the 4K 120 frames per second and 4K 60 frames per second. Now this is the actual setting you need for your PlayStation and Xbox, so you need to be on that setting there. for it to take full advantage of the TV. Now, my HDMI 4, I have connected my NVIDIA Shield to this, and I have picked the middle one. So that's the same as the one for the PlayStation. But if you see the bottom one here, so it says enhanced format, Dolby Vision. Now, personally, I'm using my NVIDIA Shield, as you know. I'm looking to upgrade to the NVIDIA Shield Pro. So that is a 4K, I think it's 60 frames per second. And in the future, I think there's going to be an update and it will take the frames per second to 120. I think. I've read a few things online, but it's very hard to make sense of anything right now because everybody's really concentrated on this 4K 120 and 4K 60. Now, personally myself, I've had people say to me, how are you finding the TV? Do you like the way that it sounds? Now, the sound for the TV, as a TV, it's good. It's very loud, very clear, very crisp. The processor that's in here will take care of everything because it does have an X1 processor. Now, also I would like to add, there's a few bits. I would have gone for this the 55-inch, but family decided, okay, we want to get something bigger. It's going to cost only like another £200 and you get something bigger, because this TV actually came down from 1500 to 1200, and the 55-inch was still at £1,000. Now, for £200 more, you're gonna get slightly better things in here, in the terms of I think you get one extra HDMI port, and you also get let me think, what was it? There was one other component that you get. I think it was the acoustic multi audio, because on the 55-inch they just got bog standard. I say bog standard, but they're all the same speakers. But in this, you have two tweeters up here, just here. The spaces are on the back, but if you stand next to it, you can hear it there. And then you have a larger speaker in the middle, so you can hear that. But it's a very good sound that comes during the bottom here. I do have my soundbar just there. At the moment, I use the TV. I don't use a soundbar with the TV, because I think the TV sound is it's very good as it is. Now, I just wanted to run through just a few things. The good thing on this is it has outstanding motion handling. I don't see that fuzziness that I used to see in my old Sony TV, and definitely in the LG, because you can still spot it in the LG. But that was like, that was £100 TV on Black Friday, so I'm not going to expect too much on that. It does its job as a TV. Now, the other reason I bought this, or the pros on it, was the HDMI 2.1 support. And the screen on this is an LCD screen, but it also has LED full array. So the screen itself, the main panel is LCD, and then in front of that are all LEDs. And they're not local dimming, they're a direct array of LEDs. So you get better blacks, better color, better vibrant, and overall better performance on the TV. Now, I also I know, because it's an Android TV, so you're going to get all Android, as you can see right in front of you. Also, it has built-in Alexa, so I can control my TV via my Alexa Show 8, and if I'm upstairs, I can go on my app and just turn it off if the kids have left it on, or if the kids have been on the TV too long, and I'll just turn it off from upstairs and they're not going to turn it back on. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, so videos from YouTube, Prime. I don't have Netflix. I don't use Netflix. I do have an account, but I don't really use it. I don't really find many things on there that are very interesting to myself. Now, I just wanted to. There's a few people asking me regarding, is it possible to wall mount this? How heavy is this TV? What's the dimensions of this TV? Now, you can wall mount it. It takes a Visa mount, 300mm by 300mm, so that's 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. It also, I tried to put mine on the wall, but the actual fixings would not. I mean, I went to quite a lot. I researched a lot of websites to see what fixings are the best. Because my wall is plasterboard, I didn't want to take the risk of putting this TV on there and then eventually it moving or damaging the wall, or damaging the TV and the TV fell off. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to put it on the back on the stand, and I'll just watch it like that. Now, the first couple of days when the TV was purchased, when I had the TV on, now it's facing the bay window, but I had this TV just facing this wall here. So as soon as you come into the room, so you come into the room through the door here, and the TV was over there. So now, for the first couple of days, my eyes were actually hurting because the TV was so big and so bright. And so, but you can turn down the brightness. That's not an issue. So if you come down here, and right now I have it on standard, you can have it on cinema, you can have it on game. You know, when you plug your console in, as soon as you turn it on, it will automatically go to the game mode. Gives you the best image quality and low latency. But yeah, you can come to brightness. I normally have it around 25 to 20 at night, because the amount of light coming from the light in the room and from the TV is quite a lot. Now, when I have the curtains open, I leave it to say 35 to 40, but I do bring it down at night. So in brightness terms, it's very good. I'm just going to put it back up so you can see the difference. See, look, I'll put it to max, and you can see how much of a difference that does make. I know you can see like over sharpening here and here, but that's only in the actual camera. But if I'm looking at it direct, it's absolutely fine. It's crisp and clear. Okay, so I'm just gonna run through this quick one video here. It's really just regarding the dimensions of the TV. Now, I had it set out, there it is. So I'm just gonna be quiet and let you quickly look at these measurements. Okay, so as you've seen there, the volume is very good on this. The sound quality is very good. I don't want to make this video too long. There's going to be loads of people online, or loads of other YouTubers that can go into depth with these TVs. The other question I did have was the inputs. What inputs? So of course you have your internet port, you have your RF connection import, you have satellite import for your Sky TV, you have composite, you have a headphone jack, you have 4 HDMIs like I explained before. You got 2 USBs, and one of those USBs you can actually do HDD recording. So if you have something on YouTube playing, or you have something that is, say you're watching, I don't know, say a program, and your partner's not here, and you don't have Sky, or you're using Android TV, you can directly plug it in and record it directly to that, so you can watch it back later. Okay, and it also has 16GB onboard storage, which it's slightly more than the previous version. So this is why now you won't see the stutter and the lag when you're moving through the UI. It does have voice search as well. So the voice search is built into the remote itself. So as soon as you press the voice button here, the mic is just above here, and yeah, you can do whatever you need to do with that. It does support Alexa as well, and it does have Netflix integrated into the remote. So as soon as you press that, it'll give you the best picture quality and the best settings for Netflix. It does have Chromecast built in as well, so you don't need to go out and buy a Chromecast. This does support Apple AirPlay and Apple HomeKit. So anyone with the Apple TV or you don't have Apple TV, it's all built in anyway, so you can use that. The speaker configuration on this is full range, so you have two bass reflex and you have two tweeters. The tweeters are on the top on each side, so they're just behind here. Okay. I've had other people say to me, what is VRR? What does that stand for? Now, VRR stands for variable refresh rate, and the ALLM is auto low latency mode. So as soon as you turn on your console, it will automatically switch you to game mode, and then you can start playing your console, and it will be at the best settings for your console. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you one more. I mean, I did have three here, but I think the Gran Turismo one is probably the best one to show you, because this is direct from Sony, so it'll have the 4K trailer in here. So I'm just going to quickly just show you a little small clip of this. So that's just a quick look at the actual visual of the game and the sound quality that is there. Now you can clearly see I mean, I don't know how well it's going to show up on the camera, but if I'm looking at it right now, I can see everything looks amazing. The panel is amazing. Of course, it's not an OLED. OLED is the best you can buy, but I wasn't going to spend £2,500 on a TV. And OLEDs still do have problems. I'm not saying Sony has a problem, but there's a lot of issues regarding LG. They have a lot of problems with screen burning. So there is a lot of issues on that. My brother has he had a LG TV, and he actually, his kids, the youngest one, used to watch a lot of YouTube cartoons and, you know, learnings and ABCs and stuff like that. He was very young, and at one point on the top right hand corner, anything where it says clear or pause, watch history, and a YouTube symbol used to come up, it actually burnt the actual image into the screen. So whenever he went off it and came back on, or he went to a screen where it was a lighter color, so if you imagine if you're watching something with a white background, you can actually still see the YouTube burnt into the screen. Now for me, that was like literally end of. I was never gonna buy a OLED TV. I didn't want to take the risk buying it, and that issue happens with Sony, but I did look online and there was no issue regarding any Sony TVs that had burning issues with their OLEDs, but the price was too much. I did not want to pay that kind of money for a TV. I mean, my previous Sony TV lasted me almost 8 years, and I'm sure this one will do the same as well. I think end of the day, I have said this before, it's research. Just do your research. Only go for what you want and require. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't listen to a friend or a cousin or a work colleague. Oh no, go for this, go for this. No, you don't. You only need what you need. Don't listen to even the tech person at the store. Now, when I went to go and buy this TV, I knew I wanted this TV. They tried to sell me an OLED when I went to, I think it was John Lewis. They're trying to sell me an OLED, and I said no, I want it. They go, no, this is better for you, blah blah blah. And I go, look, I literally just turned around and walked out. I went to Curry's PC World in Highgate in Birmingham. I knew they had this TV in stock in the terms they had it on display, so I can see it. I went there, I looked at it, I looked around one or two other TVs that was similar to this, but only Sony. I'm not biased. I'm not only like a Sony fanboy, but it's something where I've had a Pacific TV and it's lasted me so long, so I assume that this one will last me as well. That's the only reason I went for it. I did research Samsung, LG, Sony, Hisense, Toshiba, and Sharp. So I'd done my research. I didn't just go for one company. So I then picked Sony, and I picked this particular model. Um, Now, end of the day, it's your money, your research, your needs. Don't listen to nobody else. Now, I have a friend of mine who asked me, he's getting the new console, but he doesn't have a budget to get a really good TV. But he doesn't want to get something that's okay, as in he doesn't want to get something he's gonna regret later on. Now, Curry's PC World, or should I say Toshiba, actually released a TV which is called Toshiba 58. Let me just get this right. So it's a 58UA 2B63DB. It's a mouthful, yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can find it. UA2 2B63DB, yeah, okay, that's the one. I'm just going to quickly show you, I'm just going to show you on my phone so you can see. So this TV here, they actually got this on for sale at $399. Now it's a 58-inch. It's an Ultra HD HDR LED TV with Google Assistant built in. Now personally, that is a very good deal to have a TV that's 58-inch, and it gives you, if I just zoom in, now you can see here, that's all so it has 2 USBs, you've got your PC connection, your satellite port, your Ethernet port, and then you do have 2 USBs on this side and a HDMI cable, and I think you have another HDMI just down here, I think HDMI or a power socket. Now this TV for him, it was perfect. It was, sorry, I forgot to show you, there's the other HDMI cables, connections just there. Now this supports 2.0. He wasn't greatly concerned. He just wanted something that's going to be 4K and had HDR. I recommended this to him. He went to Curry's before the lockdown. They actually had it in stock at, I think it was the Wednesbury branch, Junction 9, so where the big IKEA is. And he purchased the TV, brought it home. He phoned me yesterday. He goes, thank you so much. He goes, I love the TV. Now I can't wait for my Xbox to come. He goes, I didn't have that much money, but I do my best. I help out people. I'm not really like a tech nerd, but I'll do my research and I look around. I did give him an option for another TV as well. It is a Hisense. So this is exactly the same price and it has exactly the same features. This one actually came down by £100. So it's still 4K, Ultra HD, HDR LED TV, and it's literally just the same spec. This one came with 2 years warranty, but after looking at both of them, he went for the Toshiba, and he was very happy with the Toshiba TV. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say. Until I don't actually get my new Nvidia Shield and I don't get my PlayStation, that's when I'm going to do like not a proper review. I won't say like a proper review, but I will experience the best that this TV can offer. If anybody's looking to purchase this TV, don't give it a second thought. It's absolutely fantastic. If you've got the budget and you know you need it for these specific things, then yes, go for it. Personally, myself, I don't watch nothing live. I don't watch no live TV. I think it's just full of crap. Excuse my language. It's just full of crap. My kids, they understand everything. They don't need stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really like YouTube, Amazon, any pay-per-view stuff, anything like that, that can all be sorted out. Yeah, so me personally, I think this TV is absolutely fantastic. The way that the remote has been designed, and I like that it's quite long. You get some that are really, really short, and I'll give you an example of the Nvidia Shield remote, and you compare both of these together. I mean, I really hate this remote. When you want to control the volume up and down from here, or you want to go up and down from here, it takes so long, it's so laggy. But this one here, the Sony one, is fantastic. I assume because it's new and everything is up to date. Okay guys, that was just a quick little look at everything that I was asked about this TV. Of course, there are many channels that you see here that I actually go through and look at all the best bits of all the other TVs. Like I said, do your research, your money, your research, and your needs. I also like to say the people that do watch my channel, watch my videos, there's about 40 to 50 or maybe 60% of you that are not actually subscribed. So please subscribe. I would also like to say, please give me a thumbs up so I can get up into the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, you can message me at any time. I will get back to you as soon as possible. I'm free now because of course lockdown and I'm off work. So I just want to say everybody stay healthy and safe and take care of your family, and everybody have a great week and a great weekend. All right, see you on the next one. Thank you.